In this video, we're going to do the assembly of the long-awaited axle stand. And I will start by saving. So the axle support, let's call it axle stand assembly. And it's in the right folder and save. So I'm going to use the files we had already made. So I go to the data panel and I'll be dropping in parts. So I start with the base. So I say insert, and that's the one. I just click OK because we keep it in that position. And then we bring in the expandable pipe. And this one will tend to drop in there, but let's just put it outside here. And I say OK. So now I'm just going to use geometry to be sure that we assemble these two. So what we need is that pipe and this hole here joining into that hole. So J for joint, and let me start with let's do a cylindrical one, and then I go back to position, and then I will pick the center of this hole, and the way you can do it is by touching the inside surface of that hole, not the edges but the inside face. So you need to see that the snaps in the middle. So we do that, and I want it to go inside this one, and also in this one I go in not the edge but on the surface in the middle, and I click OK. Now if we go to small house, let's see if it is aligned properly. So I go to the top view, and you can see that's aligned properly. So this is part of the design intent I was talking about. We should be very careful when we are doing design so that we can be able to align stuff in the right way. I want that to keep there, so I'll change that to a rigid, and then I say OK. So if I click there, yeah, it's still in the right position. So that's now finished. It can't come out. Next we bring the pin, support pin. So I insert this one, I'll push it there, somewhere around there, then I click OK. J for joint, and then I'm going to make sure that I pick the edge which is going to be joining with the pipe, which is that. Small house again, then I zoom in this one, and the same way like we did last time, I will pick the middle part and then say OK. So this is a rigid joint, so it won't be moving, and if I check around, everything seems to be OK. So that's fine. So now those three pieces are already together. Then now we bring the top support. So I did open, I'm supposed to insert. Click, insert into the design. This one actually, because of the good design intent, they were all drawn in the middle. at the origin. So if I just drag that one up without changing anything else, should be in the right position for all other sides. So here what I need to join is that face there together with the top of that. So letter J, and then click on that face. Let me zoom in a bit. I can select that edge, shouldn't be a problem. And then turn it around and select the top of that edge. And I click OK. So anyway, before I click OK, we have options. We could put a revolute here so that this one can be adjusted accordingly. Or we can leave it as a rigid, whatever we want. And I click OK. So those two parts now have joined. Then now put the final one, which is the insert. So also the insert is in a good design intent. So I just drag it up, click OK. And these ones are similar. So all I need to do, joint, I click on that face and click on that face down, and they have now joined, and the assembly is almost complete. So we have two more things to do. We have to put bolts externally at those two positions, and then we have to put something in there to hold this pin so that it doesn't come in and out. At the same time, we need to create holes in here using in context. So it's another method I'm going to show in another video, whereby we are going to make holes in that piece using the geometry of the holes from that bottom piece. So see you in the next video. Oh.